Aquarius, I hope you guys are doing okay out there. I did pull 5 cards for you. We're going to take a look and see what's going on. It sounds a little echoey. I don't know. Alright, and I'm going to cut this down just a tad bit. But I hope you guys are doing alright. Great day, great night, wherever you are. Morning. It's like morning here. Alright, let's take a look and see what's going on. These readings are for entertainment purposes only. I don't know you guys, so they're for entertainment purposes only. Maybe you'll get something out the story. Maybe you'll learn something from the story. I don't know. We're going to get into it. I did pull 5 cards for you, but I also pulled some follow-up cards, which really gives me a roundabout of something that I already knew. But I'll reference them if I need to. But they're literally whatever. Whatever. All right. All right. Aquarius, I don't know if this is your energy or somebody else's energy. You guys have the Two of Cups that comes up reversed. I'm thinking that there's something wrong with some sort of romantic partnership. All right. Maybe you guys had some hope of marrying somebody, being together with somebody. It looks like things may have turned bad. It looks like there's some sort of a breakup, a separation. Somebody may have been dishonest, and there could have been a lot of arguments here that led to some sort of a breakup. All right. Now, with this Two of Cups energy, Aquarius, it does give me Cancer. It says one person may be unwilling to admit. One person may be unwilling to commit. For some reason, I feel like they're omitting it. Somebody's also omitting information. I'm thinking omit. So somebody's holding something back, but somebody's unwilling to commit to a partnership. All right. So I want to be very clear about something. It says here that somebody, I don't know if this is you, or if I don't know if it's this other energy or person. I will tell you this. Who we have here? We have a lot of water energy that comes up. So there are a lot of emotions here having to do with this partnership. So this is about a partnership. There was a breakup, a separation because of dishonesty in a partnership. One person may be unwilling to commit to a partnership. Communication falls apart, right? There's something where there's jealousy that leads to division and the breakups. Trust is broken in this scenario. And some secrets come out. Some secrets are revealed. There's something where somebody's having some bad luck because I feel like secrets being revealed, right? And whatever's going to come out with you, Aquarius, has to do with some bad luck. There's going to be some sort of a change in fortune, or it has been. But this is something that you don't necessarily see. It feels like I have bad luck, but I'm not necessarily sure how it's going to play out. However, I am convinced that it's going to play out in some way that changes my fortune, right? It's going to affect opportunities, ones that I do see that I'd like to take advantage of, and others that I don't see. Like there could be people in the background saying that, nope, I'm not going to consider Aquarius because, you know, Aquarius has got a lot of stuff going on. They got some bad luck. There's breakups. Their moods lately haven't been right, but secrets have been brought out, right? Which could potentially drive out partnerships or whatever this is, because it looks like there's a partnership at play that's an issue. It also looks like there's some sort of a breakup of a love relationship that leads to bad fortune and unseen opportunities having obstacles, or they don't ever see the light of day, something like that, right? Now, I see the Six of Cups comes up for you. There's something here where this is Scorpio energy here. So I feel like you guys are Aquarius, so yes, you carry emotions, but you're not a water sign. Water sign, to me, a lot of people do say Aquarius is a water sign, right? But if you're an Aquarius and you have a lot of water in your chart, which could be a possibility here. I don't know what your chart is. You may have some water in it, right? You might have Cancer in your chart because I'm seeing Cancer show up here twice. I see Cancer show up under this breakup and this separation where somebody was lying and arguing or whatever, and a secret comes out, right? I also see Cancer energy right here with this Chariot. This Chariot energy comes up for you. That talks about a major departure. So that talks about a breakup and a departure. We have the Six of Cups that comes up for you here. Now with you guys, this is benefits from skills acquired over time. All right, so whatever jobs you had, whatever skills you gained, you take them and you apply them. Remember, you guys are having some sort of a change in fortune. So you might be trying to find other ways, other streams of income. Benefits from skills acquired and contacts from the past. So people from your childhood, high school, partying days, college, people that you rocked with. You guys are somehow connecting with these people from the past. This could be an old fling, number one, an old friend, or an acquaintance resurfaces, right? So we notice there's some sort of a breakup here that may have happened with somebody. It could have been a Cancer. For some of you guys, you move over into this energy with this Six of Cups where you start reminiscing about the past. For some of you guys, you start reaching out to these people, but I feel like there was an event had, right? I feel like there's some sort of a reunion here with this Six of Cups, right? A time when things were better. Innocence. I had fun when I was with you. I want to go back there because I just recently had a breakup. I was in a situation where I was letting my beauty rule over my brains, or my brains rule and my femininity wasn't there enough. So there's something here where you might feel some sort of guilt for this breakup also, Aquarius, right? You might actually feel guilty about your own behavior, like, wow, I should have had more balance. I should have showed this person that I got beauty and brains. It's kind of like that. So there could be a little bit of regret, things that I would have done, but it does say that there's some sort of breakup, and it says there's a departure. It also goes on to say that there was a meeting had at a reunion or some sort of an event where you guys were hanging out with friends from the past, right? So people you rocked with before. So this is where the ideas sparked. What are these ideas? The ones of schemes and adventures with old friends. So you guys came up with something. We're going to have fun and do this, and we're going to have a party over here. In 6 months, we're going to meet over on Rokakakunda Island, right? We're going to go meet over there in 3 months. We're going to make sure everybody's schedules are clear, because I feel like you guys have some sort of established something. It lets me know that there are things in contacts from the past and maybe careers had based off what I see here. So these are old people that you're coming up with these adventures and schemes with, okay? Old friends, whatever. So now we see why is the fish here, right? Because that's what tells me, what clarifies this Six of Cups and this Five of Pentacles. This clover with this bad luck tells me that you may have had bad luck in a love, romantic relationship, a partnership, and you may be having some bad luck with some friends or acquaintances, or somehow these people bring you bad luck and maybe you reach out to them for comfort, something like that. We do have, though, financial loss that comes up for you guys with this Five of Pentacles. We also have the fish here. Now, being that we have these cards right here, and this is something about the past, where you're reaching out to people. How can we get this going? I need a new scheme to accomplish something with finances. I'm going broke. My finances are imbalanced. What can I do for some money? We have the fish here that comes up because we say, what is the issue here? Finances. This is money. The fish symbolizes money in this deck. Money, finances, wealth, luxurious access, or access to luxury, but it says luxurious access. It also goes on to say enterprise. So there's something with a business here, something where you do something for money. Like I said, what can I do for money? I'm in the Five of Pentacles right now. I am broke. My health ain't right. I'm broke. I'm weak. I probably got some other stuff going on. I'm in poverty. I'm worried. I'm isolated from people. Financial loss. Let's look a little bit deeper into it. So aside from that general thing of it, it gets into things a little bit deeper here. Again, there's debt, there's poverty, there's hardship. There's isolation from some sort of a group or group activities with this Five of Pentacles. There is something where you guys are staying away from these events because of low funds. It says here that you are going to get some second chance to rectify any financial errors. So it tells me that maybe you made some financial errors. This could be spending too much. This could be wanting to live this luxurious lifestyle or whatever this is. But it also tells me something else. For some of you guys here, I don't know who this is or if this is somebody in your energy, right? Because like I said, we have Cancer, we have Scorpio here. This Scorpio could have been a friend from the past, somebody you dealt with from the past, or it symbolizes a group of people where you have a past, where you met up. People resurfaced. They reached out to you. You reached out to them. You met up at an event. There's something with money. The reason why, money, financial loss. Five of Pentacles, financial loss in a job or a relationship. There's also growing tension in a relationship. It tells me there's debt, there's poverty, there's hardship. You're going to get a chance to rectify something, but the star comes up reversed here. These are your goals. They're not going the way you wanted them to. It says that there's a shortage of money. There's a shortage of talent and clarity, and there's no inspiration. All right, this could be your energy, or this could be this Virgo energy that you guys are dealing with. It could be something like that. Somebody does not have or this is a state that's just something with financial errors. However, when you're in the Five of Pentacles, I don't know how much joy you're going to find in talent and all this other stuff, right? Because you're just trying to survive at that point. This star comes out reversed. Some of you guys feel like your dreams have taken a dash, or I'm broke. My dream is not going to come true because I'm broke. I don't know. It feels like it's something like that. So you guys lose inspiration in something, or there's no inspiration in something. All right, that's what I'm getting out of this. Give me one sec, guys. I got to show. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, you guys might be in this area of no inspiration because you don't really have a lot to... It feels like this is more about survival for you. Therefore, for some of you, Aquarius, you may have given up. And this is your card, too. The star card comes out reversed here. All right, for some of you guys, you may have lost hope of dreams. For some of you, you know that there's no hope in a situation, or you've lost hope, there's no hope of renewal. But I will tell you this Five of Pentacles and this star is reversed tells me that there's something with sickness here. It is. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yes, honey, what you hear rolling is my fancy chair. I got me a fancy chair today. I want to double check something too. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Yep, okay, so we know that. We already know that you guys are trying to seek something here, but there's one more thing I want to check into. Oh, okay. So, in any case here with this Five of Pentacles, this is something where you guys, somebody could be feeling sick, but somebody could actually be sick with this Stars card. I don't know what the sickness is, right? It doesn't necessarily tell me, but it does tell me somebody could be in the public eye. All right. It tells me that somebody is already in poverty and they're not in the best situation for their medical issues or whatever. This also tells me that they're sick again, but they also feel like there's no chance to renew something. You guys have this Chariot card that comes up here. This is Cancer energy. All right. There's some sort of a major departure. Maybe you guys leave something behind or whatever this is. Maybe because of this financial loss, you had to leave something behind, which leaves you in something like poverty, right? I can't go to group activities. I'm in poverty. My health is not doing great. We have the Chariot. There could be something going on with your cars that could symbolize some sort of a loss. Or for some of you guys, this is you getting control of a situation, right? With this Cancer energy, I'm in control of this situation. There's a major departure. Some of you guys pick up and leave, or this could symbolize your partner leaving you. Two of Cups. I'm getting on the road. Departure, Chariot. This could be you leaving, or it could be a Cancer that left. There's something with travel. Somebody's going in a new direction. There's a decision that needs to be made. Somebody could be moving, or somebody's taking a road trip now. This card, this Chariot card, and we know that you're having some hardship here, right? And you just broke up. So really, you know, I feel like this breakup may have left you impoverished with this Five of Pentacles. But somehow you guys still connect with other people from the past, right? I reach out to other people. I advise them that I'm having some financial hardships, or that could be the reason why I'm contacting these people, Five of Pentacles. I take some sort of a trip, major departure. I travel. I'm looking to go in a new direction. A decision has been made. I'm moving, a road trip, a drive. Somebody might be taking a drive towards an adventure, right? You could be driving there literally or symbolically or figuratively. We could be saying you're trying to gain control of your life with this Chariot card. But it says here, there's something about force of will. I'm forcing my will on you. Or for some of you guys, you might feel like a Cancer is forcing their will on you, Aquarius. Whatever this is about. Force of will. It also says here that there is a need for you to move in a new direction, but you're also moving to a new destination. Aquarius, are you leaving and going somewhere? For some of you guys, and I want to just paint a picture for you. For some of you guys, you took a trip, you went away somewhere, you want to find a new direction, okay. You were just trying to escape this situation. Maybe some new job leads to something like that. For some of you, this might be about something else. It could have been a road trip taken, because the Chariot card is also very much about libido. There could have been some sexual adventure with a strategist, somebody who's a high-level problem solver. They could be a visionary. They could be a motivator. But they specialize in overseas expansion. I don't know. It looks like that's who you went towards. This King of Wands reversed, or I don't know. It says this person's a bully. This person has sexual issues, right? Whatever that means. Maybe they can't get it up, or maybe they get it up too much. I don't know. But I feel like they have sexual issues. At the end of the day, this person is a bully, right? There's something where you're dealing with a bully with sexual issues. There's a time restriction that you have to adhere to, though. This speaks about a time restriction. It says here, Aquarius, that you can't get this person to see things your way. It says that you are looking for an alternative route to something, an alternative route to something. It says here that this person does not want to listen to anything that anyone else has to say that does not agree with him. Now, this could be you, or this could be this person whose arms you drove into. This Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, right into the arms of them, right? Finding an alternative route to do something. Now, it says this person is impractical, and there's someone who overvalues their looks. They make a lot of promises, and there are no results. Aries, Leo, Sag. I don't know. Two of Cups reverse, King of Wands. You guys could have broken up. Six of Cups, somebody from the past, the Chariot. You could have met up with this person again. Something having to do with money, ideas for schemes. Stars is Aquarius energy, right? So there could be something significant about you taking control or trying to, or driving. Some of you guys could have drove towards another Aquarius, or maybe you drove towards a Cancer. But it looks like ultimately this King of Wands reversed. There's something with a whip that comes out here for this person. All right? There's some sort of imbalance. Somebody's going through some sort of hardship. I want to check that one too. Yeah, I like the way I did it this time, because it got right to whatever. Now we can go into our folly or whatever this is. Hold on, let me see something. All right, yep. Now, this is you putting the whip on something, Aquarius. So I'm trying to put the whip on this. I don't want to have to deal with hardships. Like I said, that's about hardships. I don't want arguments, right? This is reverse conflict, suffering, pain, purging, abuse. I don't want this abuse. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be in pain. I don't want things to be repetitive. I don't want to deal with these addictions. I don't want certain physical activities, sexual activities. I have no sexual chemistry to you. You are whoever. This could be who you're driving away from, this King of Wands. This King of Wands could be a Cancer. This could be a Scorpio. This could be Aries, Leo, Sag, but it could also be a Virgo here. All right, that you guys are running from, putting the whip on something. What you're putting the whip on is, I'm not arguing with you anymore. I'm running away from you. That's what I got. All right. I do want to pull some about love, though. I hope I put them cards. Yeah, I did. Aquarius, give me love, please. So we know that you guys are suffering some sort of financial hardship, trying to find another way to do something. But you run into this King of Wands reverse. This could be something separate. All right, this person uses their looks, and they make you a bunch of promises that they can deliver something and they cannot. And you said, I'm not going to argue with you anymore. All right, this person or you could be a celebrity. Stars come out reversed. They could not want to be known. There's definitely something going on about health here, though, right? Twice, it gives me. All right, and you can't renew something, like I can't start something new with you, or whatever that's about. Give me love, please. All right, we got love. Aquarius. Child, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay. Well, we kind of knew that, but it's good to have confirmation. All right. So we know finances are definitely playing a role in whatever's going on here. Give me more for Aquarius besides finances and career. What else? We also have here separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. If you guys have not separated yet, I believe you have, because it says it right here. This is literally just backing up everything that we just pulled. As a matter of fact, I'm going to move these over a tiny tad so you can see them. Move this all over a tiny tad. Tiny tad. All right. Give me what else? What's coming up for Aquarius? We know that there's career issues and financial issues, and they're looking for alternative work. You know, maybe that's part of it. So I don't have to argue with you. I'm going to put this whoop down, right? Like that. Like, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to find another way to do something. Give me more, please, for this. Give me one more for Aquarius. Aquarius, reconciliation comes out reversed. Someone from your past is returning to your life. You guys are like, no, you're not coming back anywhere. I'm not checking for you. Ain't nobody from the past. Reconciliation comes up about 3 times that you're not willing to reconcile with this person. Or This person is not willing to reconcile with you. Whatever that's about. Now, this Five of Pentacles, I feel like because of a separation maybe is why y'all are, why this is happening. I don't really know. There's a breakup. I want to see what else. Give me, what's on Aquarius's mind right now? I think we clarified, well, we kind of clarified the situation, but even while all this is going on right now, where's Aquarius's mind? Okay, we got something. High honors. Something they want to, something about a partnership. I want a partnership of high honor, and there seems to be some trouble with me doing that, and I'm reflecting on why. There's a lot of you thinking. Okay, so you're doing what you do, you thinking. Something about a high honor relationship. And then the Clover, I have bad luck getting a high honor relationship, whatever this is about. So, I don't know, maybe you guys weren't proud of this person that you were with. Give me more, please. Financial issues, I want to have high honor. So that's a goal of yours. Give me more, please. What else? What else is on Aquarius's mind right now? Grief and sorrow. I want to escape grief and sorrow. I'm unhappy in this situation that I'm in. I want to be high honor. I want to escape grief and sorrow. I don't want to have to deal with this. I'm removing myself from some sort of a group. I feel like removing yourselves from some group is not just about finances. I also feel like it's about, I don't know, maybe y'all hanging out with some folk that ain't really, you know, maybe they ain't they're not of high honor. Upstanding citizens. Give me one more. All right, we also have here a rich girl. Somebody feels like they're poor. Like, I feel like this group is making me, something about a social class making me feel poor, or something, somebody tried to make you feel poor or something like that, or you feel like your opportunities are very limited here. There's something about a prison that comes up. Five of Pentacles, somebody is in poverty, da-da-da. Somebody's sick, something about prison and a whip. I want to stop the arguments. I want to stop something. I want to gain control. This Chariot could also represent law enforcement. It could be a cop or something like that because this prison is here. Maybe you guys are trying to straighten up your lives. There's some good news. Something about good news. Prison, good news. What? Sad news is reverse. You guys might be able to escape some sort of conflict or something. Prison is upright. Expectation. I expect to get good news about something. Okay. You expect to get good news about what? About a partnership? Somebody wanted to offer you something? Clarify. What does that mean? There's something with a change. Somebody's expecting some sort of a change here. Somebody does not want to go to prison, right? Or I expect not to get caught up in this prison. This prison could be symbolic of this relationship that they don't want to be in, that I'm arguing with you and I want to get out of it. Prison could also be with this Five of Pentacles. I can't renew something. I can't make something change. Something with a prison. Somebody might be expecting prison, but somebody gets some good news. What? What's this change? Expectation of change. Marriage. The change is somebody is not going to marry you, or you're no longer going to be a third party to a marriage or entertain it. Something about a marriage. You may have changed your mind about marriage. Like, I ain't doing that. Hold up. There's something about a living room. Marriage, a living room, expectation. I think somebody had certain expectations of you guys, and you don't want to do it. You're putting a whip down on it. Hold on. I want to know, though, what's this prison about? I'm not clear about some partnership in a prison. Let me see something else. Hold up. No, that ain't it. A partnership. Okay, one film. A partnership, a prison. There's something about a child here. There's something about a small child. Somebody wants to escape prison. Somebody is not going to be a third party in somebody's marriage. Murky thoughts. So you still have murky thoughts about this prison and this meeting in the living room. What's this prison about? I'm not clear on it. Somebody in the public eye could be going to prison and they're trying to stop hardships or something like that. Right? There's some good news that comes in. The court comes out reverse. Murky thoughts. Somebody's still having some murky thoughts. My main concern is prison. I received some good news. I had an expectation. I was expecting some sort of a change. I was expecting a change. It looks like it's a welcome change. Some of y'all was trying to move. Some of y'all feel like a marriage situation was going to turn around. There was a meeting had in the living room. You still have murky thoughts about it, but the court is coming out reversed here. My main concern is the prison upright and the court reversed. Somebody is not sure what's going to happen with the court case. There's still some outstanding issues, but I don't know. That's up for y'all. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I'm not even, whatever that's about. All right, let me get some other stuff. What's significant here? I got a minute too. Yeah. All right. Good. What's significant here? What does what does Aquarius need to know, or what's going on? Tell me, what do I need to know? All right. What's up with the reconciliations and all this other stuff, and what's going on? Just give me a story. One flipped. I heard it flip, but I don't know what was up. All right. Give me one, please. Let me do these another way. Aquarius. Something about job. Somebody's jobless and they sleep all day. They have tasks. They don't have jobs. Somebody is couch surfing and they're between houses right now. Somebody is in the Five of Pentacles. Somebody was struggling, or they are. You about something like that. I don't know. Give me more. Because it looks like, it looks like a breakup led to this. This came out first. There's somebody with the letter R that could be significant with this breakup or whatever's going on. The letter R-N. Hold on. Let me just put these over here. I'm going to put these over here so it's easier for you and I to see these letters. Because we're kind of done with this part of the read anyway. So I don't want to say this is follow you, but it could be. To some people, it might add up. Like, oh, okay, I understand. I see that now. All right. There's something with the letter N. Some of you guys, it could have been some sort of a coffee date. The letter R. There could be something that happened in the bed. Somebody could be an RN. Somebody could be a registered nurse. I don't know. Something with a registered nurse maybe, or RN. The letters RN. What else? For the collect. Well, not the collect. For who's Aquarius? Aquarius. All right. Letter R. Letter N. What else? Ooh, I got covered that. All right. What else, please? What else is going on? Oh, we got a couple. All right. So. Oh, this one came out last. All right, so what we have here, we have a sneaky landlord. Ciao. We have identity fraud. Your landlord probably stole your identity. Something with coworkers watching you, and the letter W could be significant. Somebody with the letter W, something about your room, your bedroom. They muted something. They were trying to avoid something with colors so you couldn't see it, Aquarius, whatever that's about. Give me more. What else does Aquarius need to know? What else is... Okay, Aquarius. We have a Gemini, partnership, and deep love. Okay, there's something with a Gemini, lovers, partnership, deep love. There's a moon there. Maybe people don't know about this. There's something with a Libra. There's karmic injustice coming up. What does that mean? Who is this Gemini? There's going to be some karma. Boy, all of y'all is out. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. This is your reading. We got Gemini, there's a deep love. Libra, there's a wheel of fortune or some sort of good karma. A cat or a dog comes out reversed, but this came out first. The letter I could be significant. The letter I. We also have here somebody's cat or dog. I don't know what happened to your pet, but something happened to your pet. Somebody with the letter I could be responsible for that. I don't know who you is, but if you touch my cat, I don't give a who you is. I'm going to beat you, okay? Somebody could be an Aries. It comes out reversed. They dirty. Whoever you is, your letter I. When I see you, right, you going to get that smoke. I don't care who you is. Straight up. Give me more. Somebody's sister popped up here. All right, we have an Aquarius. It could be another Aquarius doing this to you. Let's see. Whoever this other Aquarius is coming up, this could be you or it could be somebody else. Somebody can't sleep at night. Somebody can't sleep to the point where they're thinking of seeing a doctor, right? Somebody stole some money from y'all. Somebody embezzled some crypto. They took it off the top. So you would have never known it was going to happen to you anyway, Aquarius. A Capricorn may have done this, right? Maybe you can't sleep because you know they took your money. All right, we also have here wiretap evidence. Somebody, child, what is this? We have somebody embezzling money. So we got the Four of Pentacles and we got the Seven of Swords. Confirmation. That got caught stealing your money. This theft, betrayal, and dishonesty that they tried to hide from you along with the wiretap evidence. So They got caught, Aquarius, right? That's now either this is you or them or whatever. You got some good news about the court. Maybe you guys thought that this court thing wasn't going to turn out good, so maybe that's why prison is upright. Who's going to prison? It says maybe you ain't with the stars card coming out reverse here. That is you, right? A politician comes out reverse. Child. Somebody could be a politician for the city, state, or country. All right, we said somebody got an STD, all right? They tried to have a new beginning by working with a group of people. They got an incurable sickness. More. What else is going on for Aquarius? This is all wiretap. Virgo. This could be a Virgo who got the STD, who tried. They got caught stealing something from you. Your crypto. It could be your boss who's the Virgo tried to steal something from you, Aquarius. Somebody's name could start with an F. And somebody could be a side piece, a hoe, a mistress, or a bed wench. We also have something hidden here. Text, calls, and email. I sound like your boss trying to set you up or something like that. Whatever this is. This might mean something to y'all. The letter F. Hold up. Somebody's a liar. Ooh, that's a playboy too. That's a playboy that be running around lying in his PJs. Cow serpent. Yep. We also got the ex-girlfriend. Somebody's ex-girlfriend is all up in the mix. We also have here somebody's sister-in-law comes out reverse. She don't want you to know the light bulb is reversed. She's like, please don't find out it's me, right? We got the letter Q. The letter Q is significant, whatever that's about. One more. Ex-boyfriend calling. So all y'all is just whoever these people, they going back and forth. But some of y'all, you're in a relationship that you know ain't right. You talk to your ex because you already know it's over, right? But you need to say something, be like, yo, it's over. Make it official. Because if you still titled with one dude or chick, people going to be looking at you sideways like, oh, you a cheat. Sagittarius is significant. Sagittarius, because I was actually looking at the Two of Cups. Some of y'all could have been dealing with a Sagittarius. Something's over with this person or whatever that is, okay? Q, the letter Q, comes up twice. In this deck plus that one, that's funny. Hold up, let me shuffle again. Who is this Six of Cups? Who is this Six of Cups? Six of Cups, give me something that